Hello guys, Noobis here, and today I thought about showing you all my Minecraft world, which actually exists since 2020, and yeah, I just wanted to show you all what I've built so far. Let's dive in, starting off with my house, which is not that, let's say, special. I mean, yeah, the only thing that I have is these custom-made flags, which I don't know, I just threw some colors together and just created these. On the left side we have my pool, which used to be the place where I used to keep my fish until they sadly passed away. And as you can see, I even marked the grave and wrote that, well, they passed away in 2020 through a creeper and a skeleton. We have those doggies here, which, yeah, I built them a roof because they once got struck by lightning and they teleported to me. It was weird, but luckily they had armor. Here are my cats. And this is basically, yeah, where I kind of keep my beetroot. Also, don't be irritated by the different leaf colors of the trees. I mean, it is this way because I've installed a season mod. When stepping inside of my house, we have a wall with some maps. This map leads towards this area, which I'm going to show later on. And yeah, this is basically a whole map of my, yeah, whole world, kinda. And yeah, there we have Jack, Garfield, and cat that I didn't name yet. Going up in the first floor we have this Ender Dragon head, which conveniently I stole from the end. We also have two zombie heads guarding yeah, the back door. There we have a chest with banners, a bamboo thingy, and basically my armor stands. With the netherite one missing, since I kinda need to wear netherite. But yeah, let's say if my base does not look special from the outside, then maybe it is from the inside. Because when we go one floor down, we have like this area here, which I mainly use for brewing. And in here we also have my fish, which, yeah, they're just swimming around, enjoying life in this big aquarium. Oh, basically I have to fix this, but yeah, that's a subject for later. But when going down, we have this room here, like you can see more of the aquarium. And basically I keep my rather rare items inside of this chest. And yeah. There we have just, you know, all these end rods, which I think the shader, which is soulless by the way, it really complements this very well. And there on the very bottom floor we have lots of furnaces in order to smelt lots of ores and stuff. Everything is made out of quartz. We have like this room which is empty. I don't really use it for anything. This room right here is basically where I organize my resources. And the other one is basically, yeah, my library, where I basically store my books that I get from the enchantment table or from the villagers. So far I would say that this was it for my house, so let's go over to the pride of my world, which I'm very proud of, which is the village. Also, don't mind the big sans pixel art in my backyard, which was actually recommended by a viewer of mine. So yeah, the next step is going to be me showing you this island over here, which, yeah, I mean, right now we can just, you know, watch the sunset, and yeah, I will go to sleep for a night, and then we're going to go back to this. Another day, another showcase. We are ready with our Jack Black Elytra, and I'm now going to show you guys the other side of my world. Which, yeah, here we are, but let me just start with this island over here, which was one of my earlier TikTok projects where I just, you know, was placing down some banners in order to represent different countries. People were commenting into my comments on what flag I should craft or what banner I should place down on the island. And yeah, so I did. Also, I don't know what this single piece of gravel is doing here. If I would guess, then I bet it was like the Enderman's fault, because they just randomly pick up things, but I'm not sure if they can pick up gravel. Okay, and why this thing burning? It was weird. Yeah, probably because I was planting down the spruce tree down there. But yeah, here we have my place where I basically keep, they're just buzzing around. And right here we just have, you know, the place where I keep my animals. Like sheep in particular. Like I used to these animals for food, but I kinda stopped. My main source of food is kinda, I think, golden carrots and pumpkin pies. Okay, so here are the other two housing apartments. And yeah, here are the rather more grayish ones. I mean, if I could, I would have made all of them white because it just looks futuristic and very advanced. And yeah, there's also a bus stop to complement the style. It's neat, but it does not really have a use. But yeah, basically inside of these housing apartments, my villagers are living inside of it, which I have just built one with a full-on interior, which is this one. It has a working station inside of it, like those generators that produce electricity, with, you know, lots of floors, and even balconies. But when it comes to this one, the only creature that lives in here is, like, my Ghastling, and that's it. Kinda, like, not sandwiched, but in the corner of those buildings is, you know, my park, with my very own statue, which, yeah, as you can see, it kind of resembles me as a founding father, I would say. And yeah, I also designed it myself in another world, which I'm also going to show later on. So this building right here has lots of purposes. It acts as a creeper farm, which there's the entrance to it. You just basically go downstairs and hit the creepers, or like watch them die. And inside of this tower, I basically have a sugarcane farm, which, yeah, it's probably very full, and yeah, I probably need to do something with it. The other thing that this building is housing is my bamboo farm, which I think is also, yep, very full. Which it kinda, it's cool that it has lots of purposes, that it's a multi-purpose building, which also covers up the rather more messy part of, you know, Minecraft when it comes to farming. This right here is basically my elevator, and when entering it, we just, you know, go to the top where we have our glass front, where we can, you know, take a look around and just look at different things in my world. Like, you know, right there, I'm planning on building a giant grass block, and there you can see my whole farm plot, and, you know, the other parts of the village, which, you know, is nice. So basically, when going up like these red vines, you basically end up at a elytra launching platform with a cat to protect me from the phantoms, and, you know, a AFK platform, yeah, we can use to just travel without using too many rockets. Right here we have our watchtower, which I also totally designed myself and made it into reality in my survival world. And yeah, it even has an entrance right here. Also, for some reason, there's a villager in here. I don't know what he's searching here for, but yeah. Maybe, yeah, the stairs are messing with the villager's AI. That's for sure. But yeah, in this village we also have like some working stations, older buildings, a library, older newer buildings, this very old housing apartment, or like apartment complex. And yeah, there's basically even a small dog, which I just kind of want to include. And also, you know, with a small mini-map, so that fellow villagers won't get lost. But yeah, when entering the town hall, you basically, you know, have a fan art of mine that is hanging here, which was drawn by Fanny Flowey. Like, huge shout out and very big thanks. And, you know, also other fan art, which, you know, sadly was traced in this case. On the left, we have nothing, but when we would have went in, on the right side, we basically would, you know, be able to go down here and also have access to my storage. When going up, we don't have anything special, just, you know, a small bureau or office room with a bed, a flower, and some, you know, shelves, where we also have like a similar thing on the inside of the other room, which, yeah, this was the first floor, and on the second floor, yeah, we basically have this library. Who knows what the purpose of this room will ever be. I mean, yeah, besides that, there's just, you know, as I've already mentioned, the grass block project, creeper farm, and yeah, nothing much going on except, yeah, there's also my nether portal with a small railway. Yeah, of course, I have even, you know, let's say, built some infrastructure in the end, but it's rather, you know, for farming purposes. And I also have a railway in the nether. I mean, not railway, but, you know, rather some paths and bridges that lead me to certain places like the end. And I also have a, like, highway, nether highway, ice highway, that leads me to a bastion and to the trial chambers. Other than that, I think there's nothing too much that I could show, except maybe for my water dispenser, which, yeah, I basically use to make my mud wet. For example, I also use the mud for my huge tall grass block. So basically, this is my testing world where I design my things. As you can see, these buildings may look familiar. This one as well, or even the statue, or even the clock tower, or maybe even this tower made out of wool, or even maybe this one right here, just as well as this section here, because yeah, I kind of designed them all in creative and then built them in survival. While here, I am planning on building a subway in order to travel, like, you know, to bring a little bit more life inside of my Minecraft world. Which, you know, some fan art here as a poster, and it's saying U-Bahn with, very bad banners. I also have a different survival world where I've also already kinda built some things, such as the grass block where I kinda, was designing it. I also built other things, such as small cozy house, which I also thought about building it in survival mode. But yeah, I'm still working on it and still debating with myself on whether or not to build this house. Right here we have a big mall that I also planned on building, which is inspired by Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, by the map called The Pines, and this mall is called Mall of the Pines. And yeah, basically I wanted to kinda recreate it in Minecraft with the furniture stores, the showroom, and the arcade room, which I also need to work on. So if you liked my small tour around my Minecraft survival world, I would really appreciate it if you would, give me a like and or subscribe to my channel, because yeah, I would really appreciate each and every new follower I would get, new subscriber I would get, new like, which just shows me that I should keep on doing all of it, because it just sometimes brings me joy to share the things that I love to do. And who knows, maybe you guys are going to make it to the ban island in terms of flags. Yes, feel free to comment any flag that I could add there potentially. And yeah, that was it with the video. So bye bye, and wish you all a wonderful day.